Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 28.9, and today we're going to talk about the chromatic pitch shift, which is here. And if you can't hear, it kind of sounds like a hot mess. That's partially because we already have a pretty rich chord here for a pad, and it's basically creating fifths, and it's just going to sound super it's going to start sounding dissonant, especially since in this case we're going -5 and adding a seventh to it. It might be better to do something like a 3 and a 7, maybe a 5 and a 7. I don't know. It's just too much, I think. Maybe I should, let's maybe see if we can do something with the bass. This might be a harder one to demo with the samples I've got here. If we go 100% wet, maybe I can do this easier. So what I've now just done is playing this bass note up. It's basically doubled up. It's playing the bass note an octave higher. And if I go back to balanced 100% dry, you can hear it is playing as the dry signal. What you normally would do is, if you want to create like a chord, if you had a single note, this is kind of not something I would do with a bass normally, but let's say you wanted to have your bass note play 5 semitones higher and, I don't know, 7 or 9. You'd dial in what you wanted for that adjustment. I don't feel like I'm doing a great service to this effect right now, but you've also got on the second page, you can pan hard left or center. So if you wanted to use it as an effect, you can also kind of get one pitch panned left, one pitch panned right. And again, if you go to the balance like 100% wet, it might be hard to hear, but with the panning on and playing this note, the left ear should be playing at 5 semitones higher, and the right ear should be playing at 7 semitones higher. I'll even make it a little bit more extreme. We'll go 5 and 12. We could even go -24 and +12, where you might not even be able to hear the left ear very much. I'll turn it up. Let's try it -12. But I guess I'll stop trying to demo this because I don't have any. I probably have good samples someplace, but like this would be where, if you want to create, if you had like a single piano note and you want to create chords, my advice would be take a balance of 50-50, assuming your pitch is at 0. Like if you go to 0, then you can start thinking about, well, how much more do you want the note pitched up when you have the other notes playing? And, again, like you could do like a 5 and 9 or, something like that, where you're just thickening that note and getting building a chord out of it. I might try and do this in a future video so I can better illustrate how this works, but I hope that explanation helps you guys understand that this is a good tool for creating chords out of like a single note pad or like a single instrument note. Anyway, guys, take it easy, keep making beats, and peace.